congratulations, another win for you, and you are the first American player who's in the Indian Wells semifinal back-to-back years after Andrey Rublev, who did it in 2009 to 2010. How does it feel for you?
It's amazing, this being my home tournament, obviously. Like, there's no place I'd rather have these results in here. Is like the place that I grew up coming to, so it's definitely really special to kind of achieve that back to back.
Open the questions to the floor.
Yeah, well, there's these moments after you win here the last 2 years. I've noticed you do that thing where you turn around, put the arms out. It just seems there's a look on your face like a real joy. You almost can't believe that you're pulling off what you're pulling off here. What are those emotions like?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's like obviously a lot of it is just the crowd is so on my side here and always kind of going for me. So I just want to like arms out, smile, and just kind of like take it all in. It's like those are the moments that like the reason why I play tennis, the reason why I wanted to be a professional athlete as a kid. It's the reason why I do it is that moment when you win, you can kind of just finally relax and let it all out, and especially with the crowd, it's I'm just kind of taking it in.
And it's just a little different than other places.
Exactly. That's what I mean. It's just the energy is completely different. I'm just kind of enjoying the moment and taking it in.
First of all, congratulations. Well done.
Thanks.
Backing up your semi is a great result. But you've also had a lot of other great things happening in your career, getting past the third round, top 20, top American, Davis Cup, your coaching situation. I mean, tennis is, for the average fan, is all about getting to the very top. Do you think you're getting there? Do you think you're just really making some good progress? What's your general thinking about the possibility to get to the very, very top?
Yeah, obviously things are starting to come together, and I said it, in my last press conference. I feel like my level as a player has gone up a ton, and I've served really well this week. But outside of my serve from the ground and everything, I think I haven't played amazing. I haven't played, I definitely haven't played bad either. But it's a really good feeling getting to where I am in the tournament, having such a good result, kind of just playing pretty solid, not having to play amazing tennis like I did last year, I think. So my average level is definitely gone up, and I think that's what defines a lot of us as players, is how we can do when we're just playing our normal level. And I've put in a lot of work, and I think I need to keep working. I'm excited because I have a lot of things I can still improve on, and kind of just see where that takes me.
What do you do for, what was the situation with the 3 double faults back to back? Has that ever happened before, and what happened today?
What are you talking about? I don't know what situation you're talking about, honestly. But no, for real, like I have no idea what that was. I've never done that in my life. Like I actually have no idea. I literally forgot how to play tennis for a game. So easily, I really could have easily let that like bother me a lot and then let it affect me in the third set. But I kind of just tried to laugh it off and forget about it, and kind of embarrassing a lot. I think a lot of people saw that, but yeah, I just regrouped in the third. I just told myself it was a fluke. That's not going to happen again, and told myself I had lots of chances to break serve in the second set. He only had the one where I just literally forgot how to play tennis. So told myself to regroup, do the same thing I did in the second set, take care of my serve, and just win those break points, and that's what I did.
What are your thoughts of coming up against Rublev? I mean, I was there in Paris last year when you played, and conditions are so different here to there.
Yeah, of course. I did win that last match, but conditions are so different, and the one other win I have over him is here, but it's so long ago. It's like you can't even think about it. But he's been hot lately. He's been on a long match win streak, and I feel like I always play really good tennis when I play against him. I hit the ball well off of his ball. It's a lot of big hitting back and forth. I know that I'm going to have to serve like I've been serving, and then I'm definitely going to have to step it up from the baseline.
Congrats. Speaking of Andrey and that first meeting, 2018, can you briefly talk about the evolution that both of you guys have gone from there? I think you were 74 in the world, he was 31. Neither of you have had the milestone you had. Such a big difference compared to where you are now.
Yeah, it's crazy because I mean, especially me and Andrey have so much history playing each other in the juniors so much. We had several meetings in the juniors. He took me out on grass one time. I got him in the finals of a tournament in Mexico one time. We played. He got me in the finals of the Junior Masters. We've gone back and forth so much, and so it's crazy just to think back. Like you're saying, you know, go back to 2018 when we played here. Like I'm thinking back when we were 17 years old playing in the juniors, just like before either one of us were really having any kind of professional results. It's really cool to kind of see how we've come up together and the kind of results we're producing now. Thank you.
Even though you are still young, I think you have gone through sort of like ups and downs in your career already. So if you pick one or two big wins or big tournament as a turning point of your career, what it would be?
I'd say, I mean, maybe it's too early to say, but I'd say the turning point was Indian Wells for me last year. I was kind of struggling on the year, a lot of semifinals on the year, but like to kind of break through, get a higher ranking, I was going to need, you know, bigger results. I kind of just kept losing that next match that I needed to win throughout last year, and I was struggling, and then just kind of out of nowhere, really good week here, semifinals, started putting a lot of things together, games started clicking, a lot of things started clicking for me, especially my forehand, and since then it's been you know, it's easily been the best 6-7 months of my career since Indian Wells last year, so I'd say that was definitely the turning point.
If I have it right, you've been down here 3 times for events since October. A lot of family history here. What do you like best about the Coachella Valley? What are some of your favorite places, or just give us some love about the valley?
Yeah, I mean, I have, like I said, I have a lot of family here. I played a lot of tournaments here when I was younger, just like Southern California tournaments. I played Easter Bowl here when I was a kid. Just a lot of history here. My dad's the coach at the College of the Desert here, so I'd come here when I was a kid for the tournament. So it's just a place I'm really familiar with, and it feels like a second home, really.
Did you seek autographs or talk to?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I wasn't even really that into tennis, to be honest. Like, I didn't watch any matches, but like if someone was carrying a tennis bag, like I tried to get their autograph.
Well, just finally, just if I could just ask, whose autographs? Do you remember any autographs?
Actually, there's one I do. Well, I remember watching Andy Murray's match when he was younger. They had him on, and it's hard to believe he was on one of the side courts. But remember that and getting his autograph. But I specifically remember in the grass area, my dad calling over Tomic. And he came over, and he was super nice. He actually came over and signed my ball and my friend's ball, which I thought was really funny, because now obviously I am on tour and no Bernie, but yeah.
Taylor, a question about the match. I think first set breaker, you were up 5-1, then quickly it was 5-5, and you played an incredible point to get to 6-5. It's like an 18-stroke rally, and then you banged down a big serve to take the set. I just wonder if you see that as an example of, I don't know, just your ability to overcome adversity and kind of click into gear when you need it to win these kind of big matches on these big stages.
Yeah, for sure. I think what kind of happened in that breaker, I was 5-1, and I hadn't really done too much. He made a lot of mistakes at the beginning of the tiebreaker, so I played the 5-1, 5-2, and 5-3 points very passively, because I just didn't want to give him anything. I was like, if he was going to make mistakes, I should maybe just let him keep making mistakes. And he played really solid points, and I didn't do too much. And so 5-all, I kind of kicked it back and said, all right, I'm going to have to make it happen here. And I got a look at that after a long point, I got to look at that backhand line, which I really like, and so I pulled the trigger on it, and then 6-5. Hadn't served body the whole entire set, and he was standing pretty close, so I thought this was a really good opportunity to use it and kind of give myself a safer serve that I had a really good chance at getting him on, and it worked. So, yeah, I kind of had to change up the strategy after he showed that he was going to not give me the breaker like he kind of was making mistakes in the beginning. So I just had to like kind of adjust tactically. But, yeah, absolutely, it's something that I've been doing a lot better lately, is kind of just turning it on and making it happen when I needed to. Kind of the same thing at 5-all when I was down to 15-40 in the first set. I played some solid points as well.
Thank you, Taylor. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Taylor, do you remember what year that was with Blenny?
Oh, no idea, but he was really new on tour. Like he was young, probably when he was doing his best. And I don't know what year that was actually, but
Do you still have the ball?
I don't have any of those signature balls anymore. I don't know what happened to them. They're probably in a box in a garage somewhere.